Good morning. Welcome back to Astrology from a Libra's perspective. Today is Thursday, May 14th, 2020, and this is a daily horoscope reading for all my Cancers out there for today. The topic of the day is knowledge and learning. Did you actually study in the field that excited you when you were younger? Do you feel ashamed about never attending such and such a school or program? If these issues are uppermost in your mind, remember that your creativity has little to do with the degrees you hold and everything to do with how you use your skills and knowledge to better the world. This is a fact. I like this horoscope for all my Cancers out there for today. And you know what? I touched on this too on my main YouTube channel, The Social Forecast, where I did a vlog about the contrast between traditional education and like life experience. And what's interesting is I'm seeing it trend upwards more and more now, and I think it's going to continue to go that way, which I don't think is a bad thing. But basically, the things that we choose to take up and study, after we leave high school, for those of us who continue our education, there's a large number of people that actually never do anything related to that field or never get into that field. People with specialized degrees who go to school for concentrated things, they're specifically going for that reason. But most people who get general degrees or just go through school without declaring a major, just because they feel they have to go to school because it's what society tells them is, acceptable or required or what is the norm for them to do. Those people come out of school, and I've known so many people who have degrees in certain fields of study never actually get into that line of work. And a lot of degrees, again, unless they're specialized or concentrated, a lot of degrees really are interchangeable with different industries, because most of these companies really just want to see that you have a degree. And unless you know for a fact that you plan on getting into a certain field and that's what you're specifically going to school for, it doesn't really matter what your degree is in and what you apply it to. What matters, in my opinion, and in line with the daily horoscope today for Cancers, you can have a passion, or creativity, or even just a hobby at doing something that you really like to do. And it doesn't have to have anything to do with the degree that you have. And even if you get a 9-to-5 or something that's related to what your degree is, you can still pursue something else, like a lifelong project or a goal or a business that you might want to start outside of that field. Because really, what I think a lot of people miss about the quote-unquote traditional training or education that you get from going to college or going to a trade school is it's not just what you learn that will be applied to a specific field. It's the ability, it's the things you learn that teach you how to be a better critical thinker, how to be more organized, how to assess situations. It's the discipline that you learn from having to get up and go to class on time and study to make certain grades on exams, midterms. It's the organizational skills that you develop from having to write term papers and do research and different things. So really, it's not the degree itself and what that degree is in, but it's the skills that you were taught throughout that schooling that make you the person you are when it comes to applying those skills and applying that knowledge. And the smartest people and the most creative people can take those lessons and take whatever they have a degree in, but be able to apply it to anything, because it's the foundational pieces that you've acquired through that training and through that schooling that can really be applied universally. So for all my Cancers out there, if you feel like you made a mistake in the degree that you got, or you feel like you look back and you're not doing anything with your degree and it's years later, it doesn't have to go to waste, because you still have those skills. You still learned how to approach things differently. And there's reasons for why companies look at people in a slightly different light when they have a degree on paper, when they have that says, yes, this person went through these steps and achieved these things based on a certain criteria, parameters, requirements, and this person can be counted on to do certain things as far as certain jobs or positions go. So for all my Cancers out there, definitely don't feel like you wasted your time and your education on something that you feel now is pointless or that you weren't able to get a job in, because you really can use a degree for anything. It's really up to you how you want to apply it. Even people who don't have a degree, you can still learn and educate yourself and pick up certain life skills and go through different things in your life that would prove just as much as a college degree would, that you are a person who can apply some of those same skills and have those same qualities and abilities that I talked about earlier in this vlog. So to all my Cancers, I wish you all luck in whatever it is you choose to do. I wish you all love, peace, wealth, and overall health. This is astrology from a Libra's perspective, brought to you by the Social Forecast, and I will see all my Cancers back here tomorrow with another daily horoscope reading. Peace and love.